Sometimes I feel like a motherless child. Sometimes I feel like a motherless child. Sometimes I feel like a motherless child, a long, long way from home. They say home is where the heart is, and they also say a child can live in a mother's love. Well, I guess all these years I've been homeless, or maybe you're just heartless. Either way, I'm left abandoned like a lost glove. Two of a kind are you and I, and our stars from the same pattern in the night sky. But it seems this reality has escaped you or slipped your mind, like recognition of the day God introduced you and I, 'cause I received no phone calls or cards, and I'm number 5. You share your blood with 9, and how can you forget mine? Just think yours, plus 5. 120 hours later, smoke from 27 candles still permeated the air when you heard my first cry, but I guess the bond failed to stick when you looked into my eyes. But this breaking connection was only on your line. I am forever bound to you by the ropes of resentment and the chains of self-doubt that suspend me in the air as I grasp, desperately trying to climb out of the holes you left in my life. Our life. As the winds of rejection slap us in the face and keep our eyes moist, internally drowning but externally accepting your choice, welcoming the tide of your woe is me cries, 'cause that's the only time we get to hear your voice. Oh, the sweet sounds of your breakdowns keep us hooked on your every verse. With your lies harmonized, our innocence mesmerized, we can only recognize the truth if we played it in reverse. And hindsight is 20/20, but we fear becoming a pillar of salt, so we accept your unstable nature, and on the truth we allow you to lean. We cling to your empty promises and hollow excuses, all the while wondering what it all really means. I allow melodic antibiotics to travel through my soul, roll over my tongue, and escape my lips, then seep into my beating drum, which eases my pain, but the cure does not exist. Wounds are continually unwrapped because your gift was also given to me, but the world may never experience our symphony because 8 pieces of my heart don't sing. They remain eternally muted as long as your reign is undisputed because unconsciously they allow pain to rule them. Searching for your love in others and getting caught up in fast girls because you weren't there to school him. Or him. Or him or her or her or him or her or him or me. Weighted under a feeling of inadequacy because our love couldn't set you free. Our love couldn't keep you high, couldn't make you reach the sky, so you resorted to external substances to ease your circumstance. And even now when addiction isn't your scapegoat, you still won't give our relationship a chance. Now your drug of choice is shame, and it has you too paralyzed to reach out. With selfishness as your seatbelt, you ride guilt to escape, but your evasiveness is getting played out, and it took years for me to get this out, so excuse my harsh demeanor. But it's hard to give forgiveness to someone who hasn't asked to be forgiven. Faint memories of you linger in the unconscious room on my mind, but the ever-present recollection is one I wish I couldn't find. Court cases where you were invisible. I told myself you were there in spirit, surely putting up a fight. But what I can't deny are the court cases, or the court papers saying otherwise that I found that night. My eyes burned holes into the report that said no effort was made to retrieve, no phone calls, petitions, or pleas, and not even an apology. In all these years, my feelings were repressed, under the illusion that with the last 3 you were doing your best. But now I see my pain in their eyes, so my anger can no longer be suppressed. The sorrow-filled song of my being is brewing in their chorus line. The pain is surrounding their hearts as the lyrics form in their mind, and for them I cry sometimes, 'cause sometimes I feel like a motherless child, a long, long way from home, a long, long way from home. And sometimes I feel like a motherless child, a long, long way from home. Love, number 5.